So today we are going to start with the very first chapter of your book, that is the number system, which can also be called as real numbers. Now the real numbers can broadly be divided into two parts, which are rational numbers and irrational numbers. And the irrational numbers can further be divided into four parts, which are number one, number one, the natural numbers, two, whole numbers, three, integers, and four, fractions and decimals. Now, before talking about all this in a broad sense, let us understand what is a number line. Now, number line is a line which consists of real numbers. That means a line which consists of all both rational numbers, irrational numbers, fractions and decimals. That means all kind of numbers that can be imagined are situated in a number line. So now this is the example of a number line. We have 0 in the middle, the positive numbers on the right hand side, the negative numbers on the left hand side. We have the fractions, etc, etc. Now comes our next topic, that is the natural number. Now according to the definition, the collection of all counting numbers starting from 1 is called natural numbers. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and up to infinity, these are all natural numbers. Now we have to remember that the smallest natural number is 1 and natural numbers are represented by the letter capital N. If we write here natural numbers equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, up to infinity. Now comes our next topic, the whole numbers. Now what are whole numbers? The collection of all natural numbers including 0 is called whole numbers. Now we have to remember that the smallest whole number is 0, whereas the smallest natural number is 1, and the whole numbers are represented by capital W. That means W equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. Now comes our next topic, which is integers. The collection of all positive natural numbers, negative natural numbers including 0 is called integers. Example, -4, -3, -2. If we draw a number line, we'll see that we have 0 in the middle, the positive numbers on the right hand side, which will go up to infinity, the negative numbers on the left hand side, which will go up to infinity, and all these numbers are called as integers. Now comes the next topic, rational numbers. Now this is a very important topic for your syllabus. Now according to the definition, a number R is called a rational number if it can be written in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. I'll write it again. A number R is called a rational number if it can be written in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equals to 0. Now the rational numbers are represented by capital Q. Now we'll see some examples of rational numbers. 2 by 7 is a rational number in which P is equals to 2 and Q is equals to 7. Now is -2 a rational number? The answer is yes. We can see that -2, let me change the color. Okay, -2 can be written in the form -2/1, where -2 is equals to P and 1 is equals to Q, which is in the form P/Q. Thus, -2 is a rational number. So, is -4/3 a rational number? Again, the answer is yes, as the -4 is P here and 3 is Q. Now, the question arises, is -2.5 a rational numbers? So the answer is yes, -2.5 is a rational number. If we see the proof, -2.5, we can write it as minus of 25/10, which is in the form of P/Q. Now, if we want to further simplify it, we can divide it by 10. We can divide it by 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 5 is 25. That is equals to -5/2, which is again in the form of P/Q. Oh, here I have written the answer. Now we have a statement. 0 is a rational number. Is it true or false? The answer is true. Now you might think that in the definition we have clearly said that Q cannot equals to 0. Yes, exactly. We have said that Q cannot be equals to 0, not P. Therefore, 0 is a rational number. That means we can write it in the form of 0 divided by 1, in which 0 represents P and 1 represents Q. Thus, 0 is a rational number. Number. Now the second statement, this is the statement 1. 1 is a rational number. Is it true or is it false? Again, the answer is true, because 1 can be written in the form of 1/1, which is the P/Q form. Now comes our next topic, that is equivalent rational numbers. Now, what are equivalent rational numbers? When the numerator and denominator of a rational number is multiplied by same number, then it is called as equivalent rational numbers. Say we have a fraction or a rational number minus of 1/2. Now, if we multiply 2 with both the numerator and the denominator, we get 2/4, which is an equivalent rational number of 1/2. Now we can find some other equivalent rational numbers of 1 by 2. For example, if we multiply 3 and both numerator and denominator of 1 by 2, we get 3 by 6, which is also an equivalent rational number of minus 1 by 2. Sorry, we have minus here, that's minus 3 by 6. Now comes the topic of simplest form of a rational number. Now by the definition, what is the simplest form of rational number? A rational number p by q will be in the simplest form if p and q are co-prime integers and q is not equals to 0. Or we can simply write it as if p by q cannot be divided further, it is called as simplest form of rational number. So you might be wondering, what are co-prime integers? So now let's give the heading co-prime integers. Now when two or more positive integers that share no common factor other than 1 is called as co-prime integers. And two or more positive integers share no common factor, shares no common factor other than 1 it is called co-prime integers. Now let us take an example. Let us take the numbers 2 and 7. In these numbers we have no common factor other than 1. If we see the numbers 2 and 4, they are not co-prime integers. As they have a common factor of 2. Since 2 divides 2 and 2 divides 4 as well. Now let us come to the example questions. Now the question here says that, are the following statements true or false? Give reason for your answer. The first question says, every whole number is a natural number. Is it true or is it false? The answer is false, because 0 is a whole number but not a natural number. 0 is a whole number but not a natural number. Now comes the second question. Every integer is a rational number. The answer is true, because every integer m can be expressed in the form m by 1. So in the form m by 1. So it is a rational number. Now comes the third question. Every rational number is an integer. So is it true or false? The answer is false, because 3 by 5 is a rational number, but not an integer. Now let us come to the example number 2. Now the question says, find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Now to solve this question, we have two different methods. The method 1 is slightly difficult and the method 2 is quite easy, but we are going to learn both the methods. So we know, actually we don't know till now, but still we are going to write we know the formula that the rational number between two numbers is equals to first number plus second number divided by 2. Here first number is equals to 1 and second number is equals to 2. Therefore the rational number between 1 and 2 is equals to 1 plus 2 divided by 2. 2 plus 1 gives 3 by 2. Therefore 3 by 2 will come in between 1 and 2. Now we have got our first rational number that comes between 1 and 2. Now let's find the others in a similar way. Now we will find the rational numbers between 1 and 3 by 2. That means the 1 will be our first number and 3 by 2 will be the second number. Then rational number between 1 and 3 by 2 will be equals to first number, that is 1, plus second number, that is 3 by 2, whole divided by 2. Now the 1 we have in the form of whole number and 3 by 2 in the form of rational number. Now from the theorem of equivalence rational number, if we multiply the same digits on the both numerator and denominator to any fraction, we will get its equivalent rational number. Now we can transform this 1 into fraction by multiplying 2 on both numerator and denominator. That becomes 2 by 2 plus 3 by 2. Now we have the same denominator on both the terms. Hence we can simply add the numerator, that is 3 plus 2 equals to 5 by 2 whole divided by 2, and according to the reciprocal formula, 5 by 2 into 1 by 2, that is equals to 5 by 4. Therefore 1 is less than 5 by 4 is less than 3 by 2 is less than 2. Now we'll consider 3 by 2 as the first number and 2 as the second number, and we'll find the numbers between 3 by 2 and 2. Rational number between 3 by 2 and 2 will be equals to 3 by 2 plus 2 whole divided by 2. By using equivalence rational number, we will again multiply 2 on both numerator and denominator to 2 by 1. Hence we will get 3 by 2 plus 4 by 2 whole divided by 2. That will be equals to 4 plus 3 is 7 by 2 whole divided by 2. That is equals to 7 by 2 into 1 by 2 is equals to 7 by 4. Therefore 1 will be less than 5 by 4, will be less than 3 by 2, will be less than 7 by 4, will be less than 2. Till now we have find 3 rational numbers between 1 and 2, and now we are till now we have find 3 rational numbers between 1 and 2, and we are left with 2 rational numbers. Now we are going to find rational numbers between 1 and 5 by 4. The first term is 1, the second term is 5 by 4 whole divided by 2. 1 will convert it to equivalence rational number by multiplying and dividing by 4, which will be equals to 4 by 4 plus 5 by 4 whole divided by 2. That is equals to 5 plus 4 is equals to 9 by 4 divided by 2. That implies 9 by 4 into 1 by 2 is equals to 9 by 8. Therefore, rational number between therefore 1 will be less than 9 by 8, will be less than 5 by 4, will be less than 3 by 2, will be less than 7 by 4, will be less than 2. Till now we have find 4 rational numbers between 1 and 2, and the last is left. Now to find the last rational number, we'll find the rational number that is between 7 by 4 and 2. Now rational number between 7 by 4 and 2 will be equals to 7 by 4 plus 2 whole divided by 2. We'll convert the 2 into equivalence rational number, that is multiplying by 4 on both numerator and denominator. That becomes 7 by 4 plus 8 by 4 divided by 2. That is equals to 7 plus 8 will be 7 plus 7 equals to 14 plus 1, 15 by 4. Am I right? Yes, 15 by 4 whole divided by 2. That will be equals to 15 by 4 into 1 by 2 equals to 15 by 8. It is simply here. Therefore 1 will be less than 9 by 8, will be less than 5 by 4, will be less than 3 by 2, will be less than 7 by 4, will be less than 15 by 8, will be less than 2. Therefore, the rational numbers between 1 and 2 are 9 by 8, 5 by 4, 3 by 2, 7 by 4, and 11 by 4. Now this is quite a lengthy process, but we also have an easier method. Now let's come to the method number 2. So in the question, the given numbers are 1 and 2. Now this comes with a trick. We are asked to find 5 rational numbers. Now the trick is we will add 1 to the number of rational numbers that we are asked to find. In this case, it is 5. So 5 plus 1 is equals to 6. Now we'll take the numbers 1 and 2. We'll convert 1 and 2 in the form of equivalence rational number by multiplying it on both numerator and denominator by 6. So multiply 1 into 6 by 6, and same goes with 2 into 6 by 6. That is equals to 1 into 6 will be 6 by 6, and 2 into 6 will be 12 by 6. Now create 5 spaces in between 2, 3, 4, 5, and write now give denominator 6 to all the rational numbers and simply write the numbers in ascending order. So these are the rational numbers. So these are the 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Now you can choose any of the 2 methods with your convenience. I prefer method number 2 as it is more short and easy, but if you like method number 1, you may go with that. Now let us come to the exercise. So the question number 1 says here, is 0 a rational number? Can we write it in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equals to 0? So the answer is yes. 0 is a rational number, as it can be written in the form 0 by 1, where p is equals to 0 and q is equals to 1, which is not equals to 0. Here I have written the answer in type notes since my handwriting is really very bad. Now comes the question number 2. Again, similar format to the example number 2 that we have done here. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. First, I will do it by method 1, that is the longer method. Rational number between, V/W is the short form of between, you can remember that. 3 and 4 is equals to 3 plus 4 divided by 2. 3 plus 4 is equals to 7 by 2. Therefore, 3 is less than 7 by 2 is less than 4. Rational number between 3 and 7 by 2 will be equals to the first term plus the second term whole divided by 2. Again, we'll convert 3 into its equivalence rational form by multiplying 2 on both numerator and denominator. We'll get it as 3 into 2, 6 by 2 plus 7 by 2. That will be equals to 6 plus 6 is going to be 12, so 12 plus 1 equals to 13 by 2 into 1 by 2, that is equals to 13 by 4. Therefore, 3 is less than 13 by 4 is less than 7 by 2 is less than 4. Now, we'll find rational numbers between 7 by 2 and 4. Therefore, rational numbers between 7 by 2 and 4 will be equals to 7 by 2 plus 4 whole divided by 2. Convert 4 into its equivalence form, that gives 7 by 2 plus 4 multiplies by 2 is 8 and divided by 2. 7 plus 8 will be 7 plus 7 gives 14. 14 plus 1 gives 15. That is equals to 15 by 2, and this will be reciprocal into 1 by 2. That is equals to 15 by 4. Therefore, 3 is less than 13 by 4 is less than 7 by 2 is less than 4. Now we'll find rational numbers between 3 and 13 by 4. Rational numbers between 3 and 13 by 4 is equals to 3 plus 13 by 4 whole divided by 2. 3 we can convert it into its equivalence by multiplying 4 on both numerator and denominator. That will be equals to 4 3s are 12 plus 4 plus 13 by 4. 12 plus 12 gives 24. 24 plus 1 gives 25 by 4 into 1 by 2 is equals to 25 by 8. Therefore 3 is less than 25 by 8, is less than 13 by 4, is less than 7 by 2, is less than 4. Till now we have found 3 rational numbers between 3 and 4, and we are left with 2 more. Now we will find rational numbers between wait 7 by 2 and 4. Here comes 15 by 4 is less than 4. Here comes 15 by 4 is less than 4. 1 2 3 4. We are asked with one last term left, and we'll find it between rational number between 15 by 4 and 4. 15 by 4 and 4 will be equals to 15 by 4 plus 4 divided by 2. That will give 15 by 4 plus 4 multiplies by 4 by 4. That will give 15 by 4 plus 4 4s are 16 by 4. 15 plus 15 gives us 30, so 31 by 4 into 1 by 2 is equals to 31 by 8. 3 is less than, therefore the numbers are 3 is less than 25 by 8, is less than 13 by 4, is less than 7 by 2, is less than 15 by 4, is less than 4. Now comes the method 2. The given numbers are 3 and 4, and by the trick find 6 rational numbers. Oh wait, so we have got 1 2 3 4. So 1 2 3 first, second, third, fourth, second, third, fourth. So 15 by 4, 15 by 4, 30, 31 by 8, then 4, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now rational number between 3 and 25 by 8 will be equals to 3 plus 25 by 8 whole divided by 2. That will give 3 into 8 by 8 plus 25 by 8. 8 3s is 24 by 8 plus 25 by 8 whole divided by 2. 24 plus 24 will be 48 48 plus 1 will be 49. 49 by 8. That will be equals to 49 by 8 into 2, 16. So 48, yes. Therefore, the rational numbers between 3 and 4 are 25 by 8.
Hey, true calculator আছে
নাই
ইয়াৰ আছে নেকি
ইয়াৰ গম নাপাওঁ দেই ইয়াৰ নাই চাগে চিনৰ পৰাহে আনিছিল
calculator
25 by 8, 13 by 4, 7 by 2, 15 by 4, 31 by 8, and 49 by 16. Now comes our second method. The given numbers are, let me change the color, but we'll choose yellow. The given numbers are 3 and 4. We are asked to find 6 rational numbers. Between 3 and 4. Therefore, we will create some equivalence rational number. Therefore, we'll convert 3 into an equivalence rational number by multiplying and dividing by 7. 6 plus 1 divided by 6 plus 1 equals to 3 into 7 by 7, 21 by 7. And 4 will be equals to 4 into 6 plus 1 divided by 6 plus 1, that is equals to 4 into 7 by 7, 7 4s are 28 by 7. Now we'll write 21 by 7, 28 by 7, we'll create 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 places here. Give denominator 7 to each of the term and write the numbers in ascending order. 24, 25, 26, 27. Therefore, the rational numbers between 3 and 4 are 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7, 25 by 7, 26 by 7, and 7 by 7. This is the type solution. Similarly, we have to do it for 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Now for question number 3, I will solve it only with method number 2 because I have solved the method number 1 in the type form. Now the given numbers are 3 by 5 and 4 by 5, and we are asked to find 5 rational numbers. Therefore, to convert the sample space, we will divide it with 5 plus 1, that is 6. 3 by 5 into 6 by 6 equals to 6 multiplied by 3 is 18 by 30, and 4 by 5 multiplied by 6 by 6, 6 times 4 gives 24 divided by 30. Therefore, the rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 are 19 by 30, 20 by 30, 21 by 30, 22 by 30, and 23 by 30. Now comes the last question, that is question number 4. It says that whether the following statements are true or false, give reason for your answer. Now the question number 1 says every natural number is a whole number. Is it true or is it false? The answer is true, because the smallest natural number is 1 and the smallest whole number is 0. The second question, every integer is a whole number. The answer is false, because negative numbers are also included in integers, but whole numbers begins from 0. As we know, negative numbers which are denoted by z will be equals to dot 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 dot. We'll check this with an example. Z is equals to -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. Now the whole number part in a number line starts only from 0. This part is a whole number, and -3, -2, -1 are integers but not whole number. Therefore, every integer is a whole number. It is a false statement. Now comes the third question. Every rational number is a whole number. This is also false, because 1 by 2 is a rational number but not a whole number. Yeah, and with this, the exercise 1 of our first chapter is completed. In the next lecture, I will upload the exercise 2 and the theory behind it. Thank you.